So guys, I hope you guys know I'm Mehak and I am here to show you like a really cool DIY hairstyle using some of the GK products. And I recently got introduced to this brand and I have been experimenting a lot with them. So I thought, why not show you guys how they work and you know, the different range of products that I try to use in the kind of hairstyling I've been doing for a very long time. All I have done right now is kind of, you know, waved my hair, like curled my hair with a curling rod, a 28-inch curling rod, and I'm going to show you how to blow dry using the products, plus a DIY hairstyle which is going to be followed after a little section I blow dry, and I'm going to show you how to use the products in that section. So let's wait for a few people to join and then I'm going to start. Is everybody here? Any questions till then? You guys can ask me if there are any questions before I get into showing what hairstyle I'm doing with you guys. No? Any questions, guys? Okay, sorry, okay, let's wait for people to join. How's everybody doing at home? I know the lockdown's getting elevated, but I've also heard that it might just get back. So I hope everybody is finding their own ways to be at home and try to do things that makes you happy, and you know, things that you discover doing while having so much time in hand. And I have lately been experimenting a lot with my makeup, hair and products. So that is what I have been very occupied with all this while. Any questions? Okay, please suggest products for frizzy hair, guys. You know, I think the bottle was still here and I recently received all these products. So the cashmere has really helped taken down the frizz of my hair. It is taking a while to for the products to show the results because it being monsoon in Bombay and I am from Bombay, it really takes that much time to register. And once your hair has the memory of the product, it really is a beautiful product to take the frizz down. And once you use it on your damp hair, it's very easy. It's like very smooth and lightweighted and cuts down frizz a lot. So this is the cashmere cream, which I have already used after washing my hair. I have normally washed my hair and conditioned it, and after that I kind of put like a dollop size, like a big coin size amount on my damp hair, also because I have really dense hair. So you can vary the size of the product you want to use. You can use like a pea size or like say about 2 pumps depending on how much you like. I like a lot of taming products, so it really worked for me. And what kind of hairstyle am I going to show? I am showing this. So guys, I have to tell you, I do not do the, if I have to, because I'm a hairstylist, I can totally do it. But right now the trend being very modern, very achievable, very easy hairstyles. Nobody likes too much happening when it comes especially to Bollywood, or say like normally what we wear for weddings. Even the brides for that matter, these days they've been wearing like a lot of modern hairstyles, if you see. And that is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you like a really messy you know, textured ponytail with a little bit of twist. So stay tuned and you will see what kind of hairstyle will you show. Okay, we've taken this question. And how often do you use heat on your hair? Okay, if you're professionals, I mean somebody like me, sometimes I have to style my hair like 7 days a week. But if I can get away with not doing it, I would suggest maybe like once in a week is okay, or 2 times in a week is okay. But that doesn't matter how often do you style your hair, because I feel now grooming has become like an essential part of our lifestyle. So what I suggest is your prep of the hair has to be strong. You know, the foundation of the products that you use in and out to protect your hair is what does the magic. So I suggest whenever you guys are wanting to say like straighten your hair or blast dry your hair or anything that will involve heat or heat equipments, please protect your hair with any heat protecting products. What it does is it firstly protects your hair. Especially, you know, I also use heat protect. It's my thing, it's my way. You guys can look up for it, or you can read about it. I normally use my heat styling products, like heat protection products, when I even go out in the sunlight. You know, when I'm stepping out in the sun, I like to protect my hair, and that's been me for a very long time, because I want to protect my hair from fading. Color fades out because sun is so harsh in the summer. I always wear my heat protection products after my wash and condition. So I feel whatever you are doing, it's good to protect your hair with like a thermal care or something. Okay, I did suggest. And any more questions? Hi everybody. Okay, so should be now. I'm going to start what I'm showing in terms of what we are doing today. So I'm going to do this really cool messy hairstyle that a lot of times you must have seen Alia does it, or Deepika does it most of the times. You name, everybody has been doing it. There's so many people, even Katrina does it all the time. So anything, I'm gonna just add a little twist, because I'm very heavy on jewels on hair, and I like accessories, and I like accessorizing, adding that little bit to my hairstyles. So I have this really tiny diamante chain, which I'm going to be using and styling my hair. Nowadays, you know, it's just weird, because when you stay home, you try to explore what you have around yourself, and this is one thing which I wear in my neck. I would also end up using something like this. So you can pull out whatever accessories you have at home, especially my girls there. You can just, you know, pull out stuff and see if you can just put it and try to introduce that as an accessory in your hairstyle. So this is what I'm going to use. And this hairstyle basically you can wear for say like your best friend's wedding, or say like your own smaller function if you are getting married in this time, and if you have something formal coming up. I love doing this, and I have done it for a lot of my brides. So and also for their sisters and somebody who does not like hair open, this is a beautiful way of making it look interesting. So let's start. I'm going to do a center part when I'm styling this, but before I do a center part, I am going to take like a small section, and I'm going to show you how I use my products and blow dry my hair before I start anything. Okay, so I'm just going to blow dry this much section so that you guys know. And I have blow dried. I have put the product here, my root lift, which I'm going to show you right now. But you have to be sure that your hair is damp when you're doing it. Okay, you have to damp your hair. If you are a professional and you're doing for somebody else, and your client has walked in with your, sorry guys, I have a lot of grays, but it's okay, we can manage all of that. So if any of your clients has walked in with dry hair, or they've already blast dried their hair, please go in, damp the hair, the section. I normally damp the entire hair and then go in with my thermal care, like thermal style her. This is something, it's like a heat protector. It protects your hair as well as it activates that heat. So what it does is normally if you are using any heat equipments, or you have to use stylers on your hair, it just speedens the process, and it helps to hold your hairstyle and hold that curl that you're wanting, or say like your straightening that you're wanting. It just holds it in place. So this is why I love using this. So I'm going to use it right now. So I have my So once I'm doing this, normally for my top section I take like a bigger section and I do like 3 rollers. I have damped my hair, and guys, please be kind enough to let go of mistakes, because I'm not used to styling my own hair. I am very professional and I'm very thorough with when I do it for somebody else. So you have to keep in mind that I don't do it for myself every day. This is also like a new thing for me. So I will try my best to tell you what I do for my clients and how you can do it at home and easily achieve what I'm doing. So I always like body, a lot of volume when I do any kind of hairstyle. Not straightening, not flat hairstyles, but when we are doing like messy ponytails or like open curls, volume is the thing. If you have your volume, that is when your hair looks beautiful, and that is why it is so different when you do it with a professional and you do it yourself. So the key is to use correct products to achieve that, right? So this is something called volumizer. It's a beautiful product. It's just like a root lift. All you need to do is go in with the product and spray on the roots. Okay, so I take like thinner sections, I spray it on the roots and kind of emulsify it with my fingers, and I do it every time. I do it for my clients also. So this is the prep step of my hair. Okay guys, to make it simple, I'm going to just tie this section in the back because I have already blow dried and put product. I don't want it to get wet. So like I said, I'm gonna go in with my thermal styler. I'm using very less because I need a lot on my entire hair, but just for the front section, this much is enough. Actually, this is also a lot, so you don't need so much. You just put it on the length of your hair. Okay guys, this makes the hair frizz free, manageable when you are styling the hair, and it is like that foundation you need to create to get good hairstyle. Okay, so once you're done with this, you go in with your blow dryer. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer. Okay, so I like to dry the roots first because I have my product. So what happens is when I do this, it gives me that body and works anti-gravity. Okay, it works beautifully if you do this with your hair dryer. So see what happens. You instantly get that volume. Obviously I'm going to dry the whole hair. I'm just showing you what happens and what does a root lift or say like your voluminizer does when you use this product. Okay, right. One more time. Okay guys, my hair takes a lot of time to dry because I have naturally thick hair, so we have to work with time. I actually am not concentrating too much on curling my hair, just to dry the product and smoothen the ends out, because that is what a good one more time and we'll be okay. They're still wet. I can still feel my guys, never go with your dryer like this, because see what happens, it will create frizz when you do it. You have to keep it diagonal and upwards and keep it away so that it smoothens everything out. So see the direction of my dryer. That is very important when you dry your hair. Okay, and because it's a center parting that we are doing for this hairstyle, I'm going to part my hair and then do like really 2 tiny rollers. And it's just my way of working. I feel when you have that body that you need to achieve that good, can you see this, guys? This is what a good voluminizer does to your hair, and it doesn't sit. See this, the volume will stay because you're using that product on the roots, and it is so good. It just helps to lift the entire thing. So anybody who's looking like for a vintage wave and stuff like that, guys, this product is beautiful. You can totally go and invest in this. Okay, so now I'm going to use my tail comb, and I'm going to part my hair. Okay, very rarely have I ever parted my hair in center, and I've styled them because I feel I'm not a person who can carry a center parting till the time I discovered this hairstyle, and it looks gorgeous, honestly. So once you've parted your hair, and don't let the body drop, you use your tail comb. Okay, I'm gonna take in like a really thin velcro roller, and so what is going to happen is just going to add that extra lift on that area which I want. Okay, you go in with your yeah, I look like a cat, I know it. Like a Minnie Mouse. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay. Guys, do you see this gray? I mean, it's, guys, we can't do anything in this situation because we have to deal with it. And a lot of times when we go to shoots, okay, not every time we get clients who have colored their hair because they're doing it every day. You just go in with your powder product or like a mascara and try to cover everything at this point. Okay, anything that is available to you now, you kind of conceal that, because trust me, all this does not look nice when light falls on it, or you see even this area. You should always fill in that fill in those gaps, because this is how you get like a good and well done hairstyle. And if you want it to look professionally done, this is how we guys do for people. I'm not doing too much, but do you see the difference? Now when the light falls, it's going to be not looking like bald patches, which normally it does. Okay, you don't have to make it look stark, make it look like your own hair and a little more blended. So please feel free to go in and out and kind of blend the whole thing. Okay, okay guys, I have two tongs here. One is my 28 inches and the other one is 16 inches. So I like to use two because I like to switch between sizes, because I get that movement. So if you see, I have tonged my hair with the 28 one, okay, and I don't need more of it. I will just show you how I curled rest of my hair, just to, that is why I've left this bit and this bit, and how I'm going to use the other tong as well to achieve this look. Okay, okay guys, I need to put all this on. guys, technical error. I have only 2 sockets and I have 2 lights plugged in already, and I have 2 tongs to plug in. That is why the struggle, but it's fine, we'll deal with it. Sorry guys, give me a moment. I'm trying to plug in my tongs. If you have any questions, you can throw in your questions till the time my tongs are getting hot. Any questions here? No, I can't see any questions. Okay. Can you tell the secret of your bouncy hair? After I just did this, these are the products that I use, and like I said, I flip my hair down when I'm blow drying my hair. I flip my hair down, and that is how I start drying my hair, and it gets that natural body. If you want to do it every day, this is the best way to get that bounce. Okay, and that's not gray, that's a silver line. Thank you so much. Okay, I am the hairstylist. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to stick this. I'm just going to go in with any lash glue that is available to you. You can try it, whatever stays. Okay guys, don't be judgmental. The thing moves, but you have to keep going in with your glue maybe and try to hold it in place. If I'm doing for my client, then it's very easy because I'm going to tell somebody to hold it, or we are not going to move it for a bit. But if I am doing my own hairstyle, or if you guys are doing your own hairstyle, you guys have to be very careful. Okay, I am trying to use the glue here. Any glue, any lash glue, do not end up using any other adhesive. It might just not work, or it just might cause a little problem. Don't come back and say Mehak didn't tell, because I told you guys categorically lash glue. Okay, how about if you have frizzy hair? Guys, I have replied this question time and again. If you have frizzy hair, please do not skip using correct products. I just did. Okay, you know what, they also have something called a leave-in conditioner, which I thought did really help me. So once I wash, condition, I do my leave-in conditioner. I didn't want to talk about so many products because I just feel it gets confusing. But if you're looking for something very hectic, like if you have really hectic frizz, which I can see this question coming in again and again, guys, after you're done with your conditioning, go in with a leave-in conditioner. Give your hair that care it needs, because you just don't expect it to stay beautiful on its own. You need to nourish it. It's like feeding your hair. And you know, so Jovixen is one of the ingredients that is, if you read about it, it is beautiful. It is like a keratin ingredient which this has. Okay, is one of the superior kind of keratin that GK hair does. What it does is it tames down the frizz. It is really high quality protein that is needed for your hair. Okay, so that food is needed to cut down and nourish your hair. So if you're feeling that your frizz is not being taken care, you can go in with a leave-in conditioner, and then on top you can use the cashmere, because if you're saying that it's too frizzy your hair. Okay guys, it's about time. Normal, just place this wherever you want. Guys, you must have seen on the runway, you must have seen on the like internationally, how many people are using diamantes on their hair, and I feel it's so Indian. It's just so pretty to have like that little bit when you guys do that hairstyle. See, now this is gonna show through our ponytail, you know. So this is how you make your life interesting, your hairstyles interesting. That is what I do normally. So I'm gonna show you how to, and this is gonna sit meanwhile. Okay, you're going to, and it's like a messy hairstyle. You don't have to be hardcore about styling it or curling it in a certain way, because when I curl this side, it's easy for me. When I curl this side, it's very difficult for me. So if somebody else is doing for you, you'll get the uniformity. But if you're doing it for yourself, you have to be a little mindful and play with it and still make it look a little, and you have to make it look like pretty. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm literally using my curling wand, and let's just okay guys, I haven't ever keratined my hair because I have never straightened or keratin. I've not taken any keratin treatment for my hair till now. So for me to advise, I don't have any reviews about it. But all I know is if you have done it for a year, and I know a lot of my hairstylist friends, they kind of say that give a 6 months gap or 8 months gap. So if I'm assuming that if it's already been like a year, you can totally go in with doing it again if you want to. Guys, can you see how gently I'm wrapping my hair? And also because I'm live and I'm doing in front of you guys, please be extra careful. This is extremely hot. Normally we end up burning our hands all the time. Please be mindful when you're using your styling rods. Okay, hi Ria, hi everybody here. Guys, I wish I could get a haircut done, but I can't under this scenario, and that is why it's taking so long for me to do my hair, because my hair is extremely long. Okay guys, can you see that the other side I took my hair the other way around, like away from my face? This is exactly what I want to do on this side, but unfortunately I will have to move a little bit and show you how you are supposed to do it so that you get that similar, almost similar curl. Okay, you end up holding your curling rod vertical all the time. What happens is you don't lose the length, okay, of that wave here. But again, you have to be very careful because you might end up burning your hand. So practice and then start using the curling rods at home. Guys, can you see all these ends? I really like to accentuate all this because it adds to the texture. I don't like everything curled in or perfect. The messier the better, I feel. Okay. One section is left here. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. If you remove it, it'll be fine. Guys, you can always go in with your curling rod if you feel your ponytail needs a lot more. But for now, I think this is enough. Okay. Now I'm going to remove this and I'm going to show you what I do. I like to keep throwing my hair away and clearing it out so that it doesn't move and it's not a hindrance when I'm doing my other section and or I'm tonging otherwise. It's always nicer to keep the sections clean. So you see this, guys, look at this. This is what happens if you have used your products. Look at this body. Whoever was asking about the volume, this is how you get volume, right? So you can just, I normally use it on my sides, along this side, and then I kind of blow dry my entire hair. Okay guys, I'm taking out thin sections and I'm going in with a thinner tong, okay, the 18 inches one, and I'm going to just wrap around any direction, whatever is easy. Few towards my face, to few away from my face. Give it like a little heat towards the root. I'm actually just creating the texture on the root. Lengths are not so important at this time, okay? So the thinner the section you take, the more texture you get when you're doing your ponytail. Now you can use away, normally around your face you can do like away from your hair, away from your face, sorry. Okay, and I love the ends to be a little more straightish. What it does is it gives me a lot more character. Okay, very thin sections, because this is what is going to help you create that texture. Just that much. You don't need to give a lot of heat. You don't need to make it really curly. You just know that you have a different direction happening to create that volume and create that texture when it's going to intermingle. Okay. Guys, the key to a good hairstyle is when you have your prep of the hair ready. Like your prep needs to be correct, and that's how you get that beautiful hairstyle. Sometimes the hair behaves, sometimes the hair does not behave, but if you know that your foundation of your hairstyling is correct, it will mostly behave. Okay. Almost there, and then the other side, and then we go to okay. Guys, can you see that texture happening? Please, if you can reply here, it'll be great. Can you see that texture happening when we guys curl the hair in different directions? Likewise, we'll do on the other side. Okay, can I just keep this away for a minute? Tips for hair growth. Guys, one thing which I have really read a lot in this lockdown is onion juice for hair is beautiful, and castor oil is very, very good. So if you are feeling like that you need that extra hair care to grow your hair, you can always mix your coconut oil and massage it with castor oil, because castor oil on its own is very intense and heavy, so it gets very difficult to rinse it out. Guys, I know it's very difficult to get exact same texture on both the sides because, but it's fine. This hairstyle, the beauty of this hairstyle is you can totally afford a little skip. And okay, this will all go back. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's fine. How to get frizz-free hair, guys? I've said that a lot of times. Okay. Now we are done. I'll open. Guys, how beautiful is this? See. Yeah. I just feel this section is amazing. Okay. It's always good to go in the second time if you are wanting to have a little stronger curl, because extremely curly doesn't work as well. Okay, so be careful. So now I'm just trying to air the hair, and this is my favorite. I'm using the light hold hairspray. Okay, I go a little further. I kind of lift my hair up. Can you see this? Okay. What this does is, I'm going to give that air to the curls and kind of open it up and make it stay at the same time. Likewise. Okay, guys, because this is a light hairspray, I feel if you have really limp hair, or if you think your hair is not going to take the texture, because sometimes we face a lot of problem when we are styling the hair. But unfortunately, I know it's not one of the things, but I know a lot of hairstylists also, we just spray the hair generously and then go over it with the tong, because then the tong stays longer and it does not opens the hair. Because I know a lot of people thinking here like, oh, the tong is staying so well in our hair doesn't stay. It will not stay if it's not product properly. Okay, you don't need to coat a lot of product, but yes, all you need to do is give it a little pump, like a little more definition. Okay, so this is one small tip which I wanted to share here. Okay, now you need, like I said, I'm going to show you 2 elastics. Okay, one is a bungee, one is my regular rubber band. Okay, and few bob pins, and this my favorite invisible pin. It's called a invisible pin. Guys, before anybody sees it any longer, let's just fill in all that. It doesn't go completely, and I don't like to hide it completely, but why not a little bit is fine, so that it looks like scalp. Okay, see, I'm using like a loose dark eyeshadow with a little bit of a setting spray like that. Okay. Okay, can you see the difference, guys? It's very easy. We have solutions for everything. You just need to use your hair brain, and you need to read and see a lot what is happening, and then you can find a fix. Okay, now whatever, I'm gonna turn to the side. Okay, I want my ponytail, you see my jawline here, sorry, jawline thing, do you see my cheekbone here? I like my ponytail always along my cheekbone. That is my thing, okay? Guys, don't be worried about this chain. It can be concealed. It'll go inside the hair when you make it. So I want my ponytail. This is my guideline for my ponytail, okay? So what I do is, you can take a tail comb, decide where you need. But my hair being really heavy, I like to use my hands when I part my hair. So you just take your finger or two thumbs and decide where you need your ponytail, okay? And divide it into half, okay? And I'm gonna just remove this section and keep it away. Now, okay, make sure everything is clear and removed, because this is where that work needs to happen, okay? Wherever you need your ponytail, you go in with your tail comb or whatever is there, like a comb, whatever you use normally. Guys, see now, the section needs to be absolutely clear so that nothing gets stuck, because it is very painful if there's any hair that's getting stuck, okay? So be very, very careful. So now I'm gonna lift it up. I like to spray a little bit so that I get it clean and nice and no hair sticking out. Okay, so I have I'm going in with my elastic. Remove any thin hair. Okay? We're going to tie your ponytail here. Okay, nice and tight. We know exactly our ponytail is going to be sitting here right on top of this ponytail. So wherever you want your ponytail to be is where you need to do this, okay? Now you can go in with your tail comb. Take out smaller sections, because I like really big ponytail when I do it, or I like your messy ponytail has to have that volume at all time, okay? So I'm going to back comb this area. Nobody is getting to know anything what's happening under your ponytail. Guys, I can't see anything, so please be kind enough to let go of my mistakes if I'm making any, because that's the only way I have to show it to you. Part your hair in smaller sections. Guys, if you do this properly, your hair ponytail is going to look beautiful. So all you're doing is back combing that bit, okay? And I'd like to spray from the top also. Okay, and make it sit here. You see the body? Okay, yeah. And now, okay, I can't see anything in the mirror. Okay. Can you see that body that happens when you back comb your ponytail and spray it correctly? Guys, if I could see it properly, then it would have been nicer. And I would just spray a little bit from the top and leave it. Now we are going to work this section. Okay. So we have the foundation of the ponytail. Now I'm going to leave a lot of hair strands in the front, because I like a lot of strands on my face. Guys, anything you would like to ask me, now is your time, because Okay, can you see I've left a lot of hair strands in front? You can always put it back. Okay, yeah, now use a hairspray to create that texture. Guys, the magic is in the hands, so the more hands you use and the more softer you treat your hair to be, the better they will behave. So you have to be patient. It's no rocket science, but it's a lot of love and care that you give your hairstyles when you're doing it. Okay, so you just keep holding everything on top of the ponytail. Can you see this? So much texture, and this is all because we use two different size of tongs. Guys, look at this. Obviously. Okay. Okay guys, at this point, if you feel your hair is too dry, I don't feel my hair is dry. If you feel your hair is too dry, you always have dry oil shine spray from GK Hair. It's very good. You can just spray a little bit and your hair will be shiny enough. Okay guys, I'm going in with my bungee. Make sure that you're not moving the texture and being very clean with your movement, because at this point, if you move anything, it'll be very difficult to put it back. You can obviously, okay, see, this is why I don't like doing it. I'm gonna go fix it with a bobby pin. Okay. Can you see it? This section here, I need to fix this. You can use your fingers to bring it down. Okay. Okay guys, now these sections that are here, I don't like it so long and so much, but why I took it out, you lift these sections, whatever you want to keep in front according to your preference, you can obviously keep in front. I like a little extra here. So what I like to do is, I like to go in with my tail comb and throw it on top and place it the way I like it, so that I get that extra texture. Yeah, and I showed you those magic pins here, the invisible pins. Now is your time to go in with those pins, lock it, and whatever these loose strands you have taken out, you can just bury them with it. Okay, so you have a lot more texture. Use your fingers to texture it the way you like it. This side as well. So you don't need so much, because we are not in the era of having ringlets on our face. Everything is a little more stylish and a little more modern. So if you see this texture that happens the minute you do that is what is going to help you create that texture on the hair. Thank you guys. Okay guys, now about time to back comb the other half of the ponytail. Okay, I'm going to do it in big sections because it will take time. Otherwise, if I need a lot of body, I'll backcomb in smaller sections. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go in backcomb. Same way that we did before. Guys, trust me, when it's more texture and when it's a lot of body in your ponytail, it looks beautiful. Can you see it, guys? Okay, once you're done doing all of this, I quite like it. I would always like to wear something like this for, say, something which is like a smaller function on your best friend's wedding, or in fact, even if you are getting married and you like your hair to be a little away from your face, how beautiful is one simple ponytail looking with your little accessorized element to it. And now, normally if you don't like wearing so much and if you don't have so much at your home or you can't find something, you can totally go in with a hair strand, hairspray it and go around your ponytail. But since I have it and I like to top it up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just gently place that bobby pin. I have attached a bobby pin on both the ends, and I'm going to go take it around my rubber band and make it look like I have covered everything. Find that bobby pin. Guys, can you see it? Can you see it? I can't. At this point you can go and spray wherever you need, open up the curls, make it look a little bigger, spray a lot before going anywhere out because this is going to hold it. And you know what light hairspray does? It allows you to shape your hair time and again whenever you feel like. Guys, I suggest always open up those curls in the ponytail because the messier the better. Guys, can you see it? I'd like some response here. Can you guys see the gold rubber band, whatever we've tried to have here? I can't. You fix your thing here. Okay. As I'm taking any shaping wax, this is how I like to, this is like the DK hair. You can take any shaping wax that's there. You can just kind of like to shape that twist around your I think this has gotten a little straight, so at this point you can go in with your curling rod and put it back. Yes. Okay, we can add a little bit shine spray here. So the best part about this shine spray is it doesn't make it look oily. That's what I look when I'm buying my shine spray and when I'm investing in one, that you invest in shine spray which is going to actually not leave your hair oily but make it look like luster. Yeah, and you can go and wear your earrings, whatever is available to you. Guys, can you see it? Okay, open to question answers now. Any questions, guys? How beautiful this is. I would totally wear it for, say, like a friend's wedding. Even otherwise, if I have to wear it with my western dresses also, I would. Okay. My God, so much time, guys. Good hairstyles take time, and I have really thick and long hair. It's very difficult to do it on your own. You know, if I had to do it for somebody, it would have been quick. But if I have to explain you guys, and if I expect you guys to learn, that is why I like to give it time. So thank you for bearing with me. Where can I buy the hairspray from? Guys, I have pinned one thing before. If you see the pinned comments, Master of Hair Sessions with Mehak Oberoi's hairstyling, use the coupon code mehak15 and you get 15% discount even on the website, so you can order directly. Thank you so much for the love, guys. I have gotten carrying. Okay. Simply love the color and the texture. Thank you. Okay. Where did you get these accessories from? Guys, I swear I'm not lying. This is something which was just lying around. I think it was one of the chains that was in my suit, and we just removed it and I was just playing around. That's how I did it. And this one, the one which is like my rubber band, is something that I wear on my neck all the time. So I thought, why not play around? That is, you can, I'm not sure if I ordered, I don't know where did I order it. I genuinely don't know. I would have told you. Loving it. Thank you, everyone. Beautiful hairstyle. Can you tell where did you get that? Sorry, guys. I genuinely am telling you. I think this was pulled out from one of my saris, like borders or blouses. I'm not sure, but I remember removing it. So this is how I got my diamante chain, and something like this is my neck piece here. How to make your ponytail not budge? Okay, Ria, did you see the amount of backcombing gone in? It will not move. And when you do a 2 ponytail hairstyle, it really stays in place. Guys, I took that time to show you so that you guys can include it in the way you style your hair, because it stays in place. And this is how we professionally do it for stage shows and for celebrities who are like dancing and doing everything, or they're shooting for 12 hours. We can't go in and do a ponytail every single time because it's extremely painful, and we understand that. So it's better to do it in 2 ponytails. Makes it simple. Can you tell the tutorial? Can you do a tutorial for hairstyle for curly hair? I don't have curly hair, but let's try. Maybe a